Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to BND Live, the Dungeons & Dragons live stream where a group of high school friends attempts to play Dungeons & Dragons remotely via the internet. With us, as always, we have Steven as Dromm the sorcerer, Tim as Vinny the rogue, Erin as Lily the fighter, and Nakul as Serpen the paladin. I am Shawn, your ever faithful and humble DM, and this is BND Live. All right, let's do a little recap. Wesleyville Wanderers. It was Dulk. You were just triumphant, having defeated Snowcrest, the ancient white dragon. So you started off with some discussion about: are we just taking some teeth? Are we eating the frozen creatures as food? Because you're in sort of the outside in that canyon where all the frozen larder, as it were, of Snowcrest. I had a quick call with Finric down in Windbell. He's about to leave Windbell. You guys do a little dragon comparison, a black versus white dragon comparison. Ultimately, end up having a short rest. You climb out of the crevasse with your pitons, your pythons. I don't know. You get Ostrid and the reindeer, and you start heading south. You make the frozen water bridge across the giant crevasse. And you go a little further, making camp. The next day, Dillick, you continue going south and west a bit. Huge blizzard, hard going, slow travel. Normal compass proves useful, and you get a peaceful night that night. DePaul, wild boar attack, 2 teens and 2 parents. Plenty of food for a full meal that night, plus leftovers that you load onto the sleds. That's right, you have sleds full of wild boar meat. DeSaul morning. You continue going south-southwest. That evening, calling it at 6 p.m., you get to a glowing complex of buildings. And you realize you may be on the border between Torn and Gosnald. Not sure. But that's where we're going to pick things up. So there's a building that you guys can see. Rather large, actually. And,
shelter.
Yeah, no, it's it gets dark. It's winter. You're far north, so pretty much dark at 6 p.m. But you see this warmly glowing building. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, guys?
We're probably pretty cold, right?
I mean, you've been hiking through the snowy wilderness for like 4 days, so yeah, you're probably pretty cold.
Let's go
wet
in that glowing building.
Blizzard.
It's probably glowing because it's warm, right?
It's got windows, and the windows are glowing warmly. There's some lights outside too. It seems pretty large. The more you look at it, you're like, that's a pretty big building.
Lights? Like there's electricity?
No, torch lights.
Oh, okay.
I mean, some places have arcane lights, but no, this is ye old-fashioned, oil lamps and torches.
I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't be using electricity. It's not like magnetism doesn't work here. My compass works.
Let's go in and ask them, yo, what the hell? Why aren't
And
you
if there's
using
magnetism,
electricity?
there's probably going to be electrostatic charges. So
Wow.
This is outrageous. Oil lamps when they don't have to. Let's go in and fix this up. Knock knock.
Sounds like your
and
normal
again,
role
this is a
playing.
place that has magic, so
Yeah, magic.
That's the real question. Do you need to invent electricity if you have magic? I think that is the age-old fantasy question.
I mean,
But-
it doesn't hurt.
I
Could
don't
be a
know. If
squib.
you look at
So many
Hogwarts,
bugs.
everything is like by candlelight, right?
Yeah, but they're magic candles, so they're really bright.
I know, but what's
They're
kind
like
of
100-watt candles.
like what kind of fuel are they releasing? Carbon emissions? I mean,
It's the house elves. They just exploit the house elves for fuel. Anyway, knock knock.
So you guys you're heading down toward it?
Yes. Oh, right.
Yeah. No, you're getting close, and you're sort of approaching. You realize that the side you're approaching does have a main door, and you see a sign over the door. You also see there's some folks outside. One smoking a pipe, just sort of like having a little chat outside. And the sign above the door reads Riverside Shenils, Shenils. It looks very welcoming. You hear a lot of voices, a lot of fun. Actually, oh no, Agnes isn't here. But yeah, you can hear the sweet sounds of someone playing an instrument somewhere around. So yeah, Riverside Shenils.
All right. Is it just open? Should we just walk in?
Yeah, you can walk in.
All right. I'm walking in.
All right.
Same.
You get
Do we smell any food?
You definitely do. It smells wonderful. It smells really good.
Let's get that food.
Yeah, no, it's you walk into it's a little odd. It sort of seems kind of seems like a little bit like a waiting room of some sorts. But you can hear the hustle and bustle of diners and people in the next room. And a woman approaches you and she's like, "Oh, hello, would you be crossing or dining with us tonight? Or staying the night?" Crossing, dining, staying the night. Yep, those are the three options.
well, eventually all three probably, but we'll
Wonderful.
start with the dining,
Oh, cool.
then we'll go with the staying over,
All right.
and then we'll finish with the crossing.
Well, could I recommend then the combo deal? Normally, to get a room, to cross the river, full 3-course dinner, signature drink, would be more than 2 gold. But you could get it all for the combo of 2 gold if you're planning on doing all of it.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds like a great deal.
How is
Yeah.
it
Oh, I
crossed?
assure you it is.
Is
What
it a
was
boat?
that?
How is the river crossed? Is it a boat? Is it a ferry? Is it a wagon?
Oh, is this your first time to Riverside Shenils?
Yes.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat.
Tube under the water?
No, it's just a bridge. The bridge. A bridge
Is
you
this
can
the big-
dine on.
The
Unfortunately,
big part of the river or the forky part?
oh, we're just below where the 2 main tributaries form together to form the river. What the hell was the name of that river? Gort, of course, the River Gort. I knew that all along. I was testing you. But yes, this is we're right where the 2 tributaries. So it's a relative. The bridge is about 60 feet. Foot bridge, 60-foot span. Unfortunately, there are no empty tables on the bridge right now. If you'd like to wait, it might be about an hour's wait, but I could get you seated inside in about 5 or so minutes.
Ooh, who would eat outside? It's cold.
Yeah.
Well, there's heaters on the bridge. It is arcanely kept warm.
You're arcanely warm. All right. Table for
Looks at you
5,
askance.
please.
Would you happen to have a place that we could maybe store our reindeer, sled, and
Just like,
companion owlbear?
yes, no, we have a fully equipped stable. Your reindeer and your owlbear would be very comfortable there. It's quite warm inside.
Do we have to
That
buy-
would be a little bit of an extra charge. Couple silver per. How many reindeer do you have?
We have 2 reindeer and sleds to go with them.
Of course. I can see to that. Johnson, please help them with their reindeer and escort your owlbear friend.
I'll go with them.
Do we have to buy him food?
Oh, he's got plenty of boar meat.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
I
There's
know
plenty
he
of.
probably would rather have fresh, but I mean, this is fresh enough. It's like a day old. Not even.
Maybe
Yeah, the
we should-
boar meat is and it's cold. So I mean, it's fine. All right, so Johnson goes out with Lily and Ostrid, get him and the reindeer set up in the... Meanwhile, if you guys want to come in and be seated, you can do so.
Yes.
Yeah, the inside dining room is... there's a few people in there, but not that many.
Are these dwarves? They smell like dwarves.
Are who dwarves? The woman you were talking to is not a dwarf.
Oh, who are these people? Are they humans?
You see a bunch of different people. Different races, rather.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you get seated at a table over in the corner. And you can see, now that you're inside the main eating area, you can see that there is a set of double doors over to the side that lead out. And you can see that there's indeed people eating out on this bridge. And that is where the bard, the musician, is playing. And it feels like a pretty cool place. Like that's where you got to kind of get the reservations if you're gonna eat on the bridge.
But then do you have to walk back to get your room?
Well, So Lily coming in sees the bridge and asks that of the woman who is seating you. She says, well, actually, there are 5 rooms on the Tauren side, but there are 10 on the Gosnold side. Our facilities are a little bit larger on the Gosnold side, so you can have your room on either side if you'd like.
I don't know if it matters. I mean, I did say we would eat, then sleep, then cross.
Oh, so then it does matter.
So then maybe we need to stay on the Tauren side.
If you need to stick with the original plan, then yeah.
Then we would have to cross back over again multiple times.
What do you mean?
Well, eventually we need to go to Gosnard.
Well, if you paid for the combo, you can. Basically, paying for the crossing. Some people, right? They're just passing through. They don't stay for a meal or even stay overnight, and so then we charge them the 1 silver as a toll. But now that you've paid, while you're in the, we have arrangements made with both Tauren and Gosnold that you can cross here.
Oh, so as long as we stay within the compound, we could cross as many times as we like?
Exactly.
I mean, it is only 60 feet, so...
Exactly. It is not a long distance.
That's just 2 misty steps.
Yes, of course. Well, I'll leave you to peruse the menus. She hands them out. And I'll be back with you shortly. Goes off. As soon as she leaves, a bear wearing armor walks through a door and continues and leaves through a different door.
Armored bears. All right.
As you look at the menu, I can read off what you see there.
The armored bear named Bjorn?
There's a well, I don't know. It does have a name, but that's not it. There's 3 courses. So your appetizer, your salad. There's a smoked kipper salad. There's a glazed honey carrot dish. For the mains, there's a shambler root, chopped and sautéed root stem of a bleak swamp shambler. The roast wild boar, cooked in locally brewed ale, served with red potatoes. There's a grilled wolf steak topped with herb butter, served with mashed purple potatoes. There's a venison apple stew. Hearty venison, apples, prunes, onions, cherry tomatoes, and white beans. And then for dessert, there's your choice of black pudding or a sweet roll.
Ooh. Sound good.
Oh, and the signature drink, which you signed up for, is called the Crossing Canary.
Yes, I'll definitely have that. Which I guess we get anyway. Yes. Oh, excellent. That's quite the menu.
Yeah, I think I might have the venison stew.
I was thinking venison stew.
Yes, she comes back and she can take your orders. I assume you've all deducted 2 gold from your inventories?
I did 2 gold and 2 silver.
Oh,
Amazing.
Well, because I'm taking care of Ostrud.
I know you have thousands of gold now, but
Well,
still have to
no,
be
right now
paid.
we have lots of
You
diamonds.
can get it all by spending it.
Oh man. All right.
Deducted my gold. Anybody else get anything?
Are there any fish?
So there is a fish. There's a fish of the day. Actually, thank you for asking. It's a torn bluetail. Torn bluetail. Brought up the river just yesterday. Very fresh.
As long as it doesn't taste like a blue fish.
Wait, what? Bluefish?
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Is that what they use for the fish fingers? The torn fish fingers?
I suppose fish fingers could be made of many different fish. I'm not familiar with that dish.
Ask a dwarf. I don't know.
All right,
but yes,
fish for me.
if you'd like the torn bluefish, that sounds wonderful.
Yes.
And
yes.
a drum. I think your microphone maybe a little low. I didn't hear your order.
Uh-oh.
Definitely way too low for me to hear. Could you please speak up, sir? You're very tall, and I can't hear you from down here.
I'll do the venison stew.
Oh.
Wonderful, wonderful choice. All right. So you guys are getting to get your food. They bring out the first course. Oh, did you the glazed honey carrots or the smoked kipper salad?
Smoked kipper salad.
Salad.
Carrots.
I'll do those carrots, yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, the food is very good. The atmosphere is warm and cheery. At one point, the bard who is out here. Let's do this. Let me see how much I can push this camera of mine. Let me move you guys over to here. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. There you go. You can see out the window the people eating and on there. And this guy comes in and any requests for you?
Oh, it's the bard.
Yep, that's me. I'm the bard.
Yes.
How about the Ballad of the Ateum? I was gonna suggest that.
That's a new one. Don't know if I know all of it. Could you hum a few bars?
Actually, I think Lily might be the only one that would know it.
That's heard it.
And even then, I'm not absolutely sure because it was first played for Lady Norpo Leywin.
How's it start? Da, 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 da.
No.
Inspiration.
Ba-da-da-da-bum. You already had it.
Just then, oh well, you gotta use it more often. Just then, a golden retriever comes in. Oh,
Mhm.
that's my dog. He's named Kinji. And of course, I am Telgan Abravan, the most wonderful bard you'll ever hear. Maybe ever, but at least tonight.
Yeah, probably just tonight.
Oh.
He gives you a side glance. Perhaps I could play you the ballad of Thor and Torin.
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
He launches into that. Tells about how they went north from what was Oxnard at the time to colonize the northern lands, and lapses into their love of one loved animals, one loved diamonds and gold, and talks about their adventures. Some of it you recognize from your trip to their tomb.
It's some dinner.
Yeah. So after he finishes that, he sort of parades around the inner dining room, and then he goes back outside, and the golden retriever follows him. And your food is brought, and you have a nice, wonderful meal, and your cups are filled.
Ooh, with the canary.
With the
singing
signature
canary.
drink.
Yeah, the Crossing Canary. It is a golden yellow wine.
Mm.
And yeah, who's drinking first?
Oh, I am.
All right. Anyone else drinking at the same time as Lily?
Yeah.
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 And we're probably gonna cheers and
Yeah.
take a sip at about the same time.
All right. It is so good. It tastes really good. It has a it's like a very it's sweet. It's very sweet. And there's a bit of a nutty aftertaste. And you're sort of like looking at each other, see what's going to happen. And you notice, and this is of course funny because Legos all have yellow skin, but you notice that your skin starts to take on a light yellow. Dromm, who bluish tinge to his skin, almost goes a little green there. And your skin, it gets a little tingly. You're sort of looking at each other like, did you guys notice this? You don't say anything, but I don't know. What do you do then?
Feeling a little yellow. You guys are
When you
looking-
say that, Vinny, when you want to say feeling a little yellow, but your voice comes out as bird trilling. You're like, yeah, yeah, and soon enough you find that all of you, you cannot speak anymore. You can only make bird noises. And you notice that the two guys sitting at the table over there, like they sort of like, they look at you. They go like flappy, flappy, flappy.
Okay, I message one of them.
Okay, I love it. Yes.
And I say, stop laughing or I'm going to end you.
Oh. You the one you message immediately like, and his friend's still doing it, and he's like, put your hands down, put your hands down. They sort of like look away. But as you're eating and there's also water, but as you find that the bird trilling goes away in it's just a matter of a few minutes, and you can speak normally again.
And bird.
Was that drink expensive or was it?
People paid for that? Yeah. Like,
I mean, it was part of the combo deal. You could ask how much it costs on its own.
Oh, it's gonna be less than $2 or $2.
Yeah, so I think it's 3 silver on its own actually. Normally 8 silver for a room, 1 to cross, 10 for the 3-course meal, and 3 for the signature drink. Got
it
the
was
2 gold.
delicious.
It was delicious. Yeah, it could be useful. You never know. I don't know.
You
I
never
mean,
know.
if we're actually talking like birds,
Can
Yeah.
we talk to other
can we
real
talk to
birds?
birds? But we wouldn't
Ooh.
necessarily be able to understand them because we would just be talking.
Oh, could we understand each other while we were chirping? Probably
You
not.
could not. No.
Right.
Yeah, so it's not going to be helpful for talking to animals. But they could be something to throw off.
As you're enjoying your meal, a dwarf walks by, shorter, well, dwarf, with sort of orange skin. He says, "Welcome, welcome. I hear that tonight is your first time at Riverside Shenils. Well, please let me welcome you to my fine establishment. I hope the food is to your liking."
Mm.
I hope so too.
Yeah, everything's been good so far. Nice place.
Oh, thank you. Yes,
I
did
took
you know
another
that?
sip.
What was
I
it?
took another sip, so I'm probably bird talking.
Oh, nice. Ah, yes, of course. And he sort of looks at his own skin. He's like, "Careful, don't drink it every day." But did you know that my great grandmother was the one who founded this fine establishment and made inroads with both the King of Torin and the Duke of Gosnold to get permission to set up this fine establishment and connect our two lands in a way that it has never been connected before.
I love it. It's so diplomatic.
Thank you. Yes. No. We try to cater to everyone and have a good time here at Riverside.
Very nice. Well, you've succeeded.
Just then, a bear wearing armor walks past again. Goes out the other door. Don't mind Call-Up. He's perfectly peaceful. He wanders around. He does stuff for us. Lifts things, carries things. Very useful to have a bear around.
He carries the things you want him to carry?
Yes, he has a very comfortable life here.
Not just random, like he just picks stuff up and moves it around.
No. But, yeah, no. Things we ask him to carry.
So he must have above average intelligence to be able to understand you, or do you have to use magic?
Oh, I know. I can speak with animals. But he is also very intelligent. But not that intelligent.
Barely intelligent.
Clever.
Oh.
Clever elf. Well, I will let you get back to your meals. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. And please enjoy the view. The stars are brilliant from the bridge. Enjoy your night.
Check it out. Thank you.
I don't know about this bear.
That's because you don't like bears in real life.
Carries random things around.
And wears armor.
Why is he wearing the armor?
It's a bear wearing armor. That's what happens here.
I mean, is he walking on all fours, or is he like walking on his hind legs?
No, he's walking on all fours.
Oh, okay. All right. So then how is he carrying them? Just on his back?
His mouth.
He's got a little tray on his back. He can carry stuff
okay.
on.
Maybe he crab walks and carries it on his tummy.
Whoa.
I feel like that would be very awkward for a
I
bear.
think we need confirmation. We need to get him to carry something to see what he does. He might just poke it with his snout. And that's his form of carry.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, it's late. Is it late? Or is it nighttime? I feel like it's nighttime.
If you finish your meal, it's probably about 7 p.m. or so.
Well, I think
not too late.
Lily would like to take the opportunity to maybe do some sketching, maybe map building, maybe plotting some stars.
Sure. Yeah, you guys want to go out on the...
Work on my mapping skills.
Yeah, they've just bought your desserts. You could take them outside if you want. Black pudding or sweet roll are your choices.
Ooh, I'll take a
So, is black pudding blood pudding?
Granny's secret recipe, a unique delicacy.
Because when we've had black pudding, it's more of a breakfast.
It's not dessert, yeah.
Full disclosure, I found this menu online, so.
Oh.
But it sounded perfect.
I will have it and be surprised.
All right.
I'll have
I
the
also
sweet
have it.
roll.
You roll.
Somebody's
Yes, the
stealing
sweet roll description: a sweet treat glazed in sugar frosting.
I guess we probably should go outside because everyone's raving about being out there and seeing stuff and eating on the bridge. We should see what it's like.
All right. Just gonna head out on the bridge. I'll move this over. The bridge way into view. Yeah.
Oh boy. Bridge people.
Are they playing bridge on the bridge?
No.
Because Yo Dog, I heard you like bridges.
These people are sort of sitting at a little bar here drinking. Who goes out first?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe Lily. She wants to get a good
Lily's-
spot
Lily's
for
excited.
sketching.
All right. And maybe a Vinny. Lily. Let's see. So when you go out, you realize that you recognize someone on this bridge. It's Finistel.
Oh boy.
Finistel!
She's sitting at a table, and as you get out, she's like, "Ah, Lily." She's at a table with Asura, the old leader of the Badgers.
Well, Lily wouldn't necessarily know that, but Vinny certainly
true.
would.
Vinny-
Actually,
Vinny's-
the rest of
what-
you would.
Yeah.
Didn't we leave Asura with the Duke?
She was left in the
The dragon's lair?
dragon's lair.
Yeah, we
Well-
Duke, right?
No, we had the Duke. We
Oh.
were getting the Duke's body. Well, we had the Duke's body. We were getting his
Mind.
soul,
Yeah.
Yeah.
his-
Part of
his-
him that was left in the astral plane.
his astral body.
So we all know who this is except you, right?
Me?
Correct. I know Finistil. I don't think anyone else knows Finistil. So I'm the only one who knows Finistil.
Yeah,
And-
Lily's had big adventures with Finistel. She was like, there for the Fenton Springs and all that first amulet stuff.
Yeah, and
Right.
she definitely had a bigger connection with Finistil. Although she knows that Agnes doesn't trust her, she has a more of a relationship with Finistil.
You guys sort of make room. Or they sort of shove over and you sort of gather around their table.
Yeah, make some room.
Well, it's so great to see you guys. And Asura is, of course, you guys rescued her. So, yeah, they're some initial introductions for the people who don't know each other. You guys have any questions?
What are you guys doing here?
Well, we've been all over. Let's just let me just tell you the whole story. And so between the two of them, sort of back and forth, they had met up at the Black Dragon's lair, which Finistel had been given a vision of, and so she was rushing to help Agnes. But they had met up at the dragon's lair. They mentioned they'd filled their pockets a bit, and then traveled east to Silent and Lucknall, which I think you guys heard some of while you were there. And then they tried going south from Lucknall to northern Desson, following rumors of a dragon living in the mountains. They ended up in Kiab, talking to Vinar the Fantastic, who said that they just missed Agnes, Vinny, and the Duke of Wesleyville. While in Kiab, they also met a Goliath named Thulgar of the Vorgar tribe, who was trading gems and various ores. Eventually, they end up paying to have themselves teleported to Wesleyville. And it was the darndest thing. Apparently, we got there days after a parade had been held in the honor of the Defenders of the Realm. I guess we missed some of you again? I don't even know. I guess that was Agnes. It's very confusing keeping track of all of you. But we heard that the Moondrop, Shogun Moondrop, the wife of the Duke, is dead. There was quite the stir throughout Wesleyville about that. And so we actually talked to Wimblecat and had him scry on Vinny. And we saw snow. And so we figured, all right, we're going to head north again. And to be honest, we've been here for a few weeks. Have you folks ever been to Wyeth before?
Hold on. How long were you scrying on me for?
Oh, just a few times. But we've been staying in Wisdom here. That's the town in Gosnold that Riverside is connected to. But we've been here, what has it been? 2.5 weeks? Something like that.
Oh, thank God we finally found you.
Well, I don't know if we found you or you found us, but
We found you.
Yeah, we just found you now.
Well, it wouldn't have been a problem if you didn't leave me in the first place.
who are you saying that to?
Finistil.
Just got cold on this bridge.
I was attempting to save your very good friend Agnes from the death of a dragon attack.
Not that good of a friend.
I hope you can understand.
I mean, if Agnes was in trouble, she could have just sending stoned us. And you didn't tell Paelias where you were going when you left.
It was of the utmost importance that I make all haste, and traveling by myself and then by ship, I was able to... It is regrettable. Perhaps I could have done things differently.
Yeah, well, that's why it took you so long to find us. and you left your sending stone. Why didn't you just take your sending stone? Then you could have talked with Agnes and you could have warned her, and you could have talked with us and you could have told us what you were doing.
You are in trouble.
Lily is a little, she's happy to see Finistil. She really is, but she is also letting out all of this frustration.
Yeah, no, totally. I love it.
Like, she understood why Agnes was splitting up the group, but she didn't understand why Finistil was.
Give me an insight check. Give me an insight check as you unload on her.
Insight check.
Insight check.
Definitely not as high of an insight as Agnes. I only got a 3. I'm so beside myself right now.
Yeah, she definitely seems chagrined and outwardly apologetic to you.
I think Lily is starting to understand why Agnes might not have trusted Finistil from the get-go.
Fair enough.
Doesn't mean she won't forgive her. Just she's
Yeah.
understanding a little bit more now.
Well, please, have you eaten already?
Oh yes, we had some venison stew and what was it? Bluefish, Torin bluefish.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
The food here is wonderful, isn't it?
It was quite good.
And thanks to the dragon's lair, we're able to eat here as much as we want.
Well, it's not that expensive.
No, I suppose not.
But we don't know how much they hear.
Compared to the fact that so many places we've been to, it's been a gold for the signature drink.
What? That's not true. Is that true?
I think one of them is a gold.
It's entirely possible.
I don't have my
pricing has been a little all over the place over the past 4 or 5 years.
We go to lots of different places.
Well, and yeah, some of the places have been
ebbs and flows, supply chain, yada yada.
Like the sun's glory, isn't that of gold?
I don't know.
Entirely possible.
One of them definitely is.
Can we get that bear to bring us another round of drinks?
There's
a bear.
Oh, you've met Collop. Yes, he's quite the friendly bear. He doesn't come out on the bridge very often. I don't know if he likes running water. Oh. Speaking of the bridge, by the way, so it's about 15 feet wide, and you can sort of hear rushing water, maybe 10 or so feet below you. And it's sort of a stout roped suspension bridge, going from the center up to structures built out of basically the inn/restaurant on either side of the river.
Is it a rope bridge?
No. What you're standing on now is thick planks, but it is a suspension bridge.
This thing's safe. I jump up and down.
It barely moves.
But it does move.
It's
I jump more.
Slight move.
Dromm, jump up and down.
Well, I certainly don't.
Let's jump together.
I don't blame the bear now.
Everybody jump.
Does everybody jump?
I don't think anyone's jumping
No.
with me.
You can hear Abervan, the bard, playing off in the distance. And he's actually doing a duet with his dog where the Labrador howls in tune. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. He gets a lot of applause after that. And people throw their food scraps to the dog.
Good to be a singing dog.
Yeah. Well, Agnes has Mr. Bones to play the xylophone.
Yeah, but she never takes him up on that.
Yeah, I know, because he's terrible at it.
Well,
I like how all of a sudden Agnes is... Clearly, Agnes should be taking more advantage of Mr. Bones.
yes.
We could all agree on that. Finistil says, so, are you folks staying on the Torin side of the Gosnell? Are you staying here tonight?
We are definitely staying here tonight. I think we're staying on the Torin side, though.
I think so.
Well, I've heard the accommodations are fine on both. So.
I hope I'm not given any torn sheets.
No.
Finistil leans in and says, so are you all working together on the And she sort of looks at you, Lily. She's like, she's not sure how much these other people that she's just met know.
Well, we are fighting dragons, and we are collecting particular artifacts that dragons might find interesting because they're like objects of power.
That sounds very adventurous. Yes, that makes sense.
And I know that the rest of the Ateum are still on their quest.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. I've been somewhat distracted of late, but I'm always available.
Oh yeah?
There's she like Sura
Lily's
looks
going
over at
full teenage.
Are you available now? You want to come with us? We're gonna find more dragons.
Asura looks over. Oh, you say that out loud, Vinny? She says,
Yeah, why not?
Yes, I did.
I mean, two rogues.
What dragon are you seeking after next?
I
Asura
think
says.
we're going to the one that's kind of in the hills by where Dromm grew up. The mountains.
That's me.
There were some goliaths that we spoke to in our travels.
Stop eating Dromm's people.
Which ones?
Well, the one that we spoke the most to was, I believe, and she looks at Finistel again. Yes, Tholgar. He was a master tradesman or a trade master, but for a tribe, I believe it was the Vorgar.
Uncle Thulgar?
Uncle. You know him.
He's my uncle.
He's your uncle. Well, yeah, very.
Where did you see him?
In Kiab, in Dessen.
Oh,
He was
okay.
there with a shipment.
Wow. How did he look?
Big.
He looked like a large Goliath. Yeah, no, he looked fine. We met him. We were invited to Vanar's court one night. And of course he has that dining area, and he was there enjoying a meal quite heartily, I might add. But he was going to be heading back soon. We chose the more expedited route, hoping to catch up to Agnes and other folks in Wesleyville, but again, that did not quite work out.
What route is that?
Teleportation,
I see.
much quicker. But I suppose harder if you have a large boat full of things from the mountain. I don't know.
Fair.
Well, Dromm, maybe we can go and visit your uncle then.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you're on good terms with him, right?
I think so. He wasn't happy when he found out that I was leaving the clan in the tribe.
Well, but that was because you wanted to find out about your magic.
Oh yes, no, I had good reason to do it. I'm just saying he didn't necessarily think that I thought the right things.
So he thought you should stay at home and help out with the clan.
Yes.
Well, I can
but-
understand that.
But if he's there, then hopefully, and if he was well, then my family must be well. If he was, if he had gone down to the city, and if he was cheerful, so it probably means the rest of my family's okay. So I would love to see them.
So it's okay that he leaves to do his trade stuff, but it's not okay for you to leave to learn about your magic?
Well, it's for the betterment of the tribe, whereas for me, I hope that I'm able to gain abilities and powers and do things that will help my people, but I don't know what those things are yet, and he doesn't really, I guess he doesn't know either, and can't think that anything I do other than labor would be
Are your people not
No.
magic users?
no.
Oh, okay. So this will be a surprise.
I mean, he saw some of my, like, I do the dancing lights, some of my tricks, but he just never thought that it would be useful, except maybe at night.
And I would think that every time you got frightened by something, you would have been pushing everybody over with your thunderclap, thunder
You
wave.
may not have seen that as being useful.
Once or twice, but life in the village, it's there's not a lot to frighten one on a day-to-day. It's very comfortable.
Well, I think that it's good that you met all of us and that you learned from Aunt Burma, and you're going to go back and you're going to show your family how good it was for you to go out and explore your abilities so that you can help provide and protect and keep your clan like in a good spot.
I that sounds good to me. I hope you're right.
Oh, you could bring him a gift. Do we have a dragon's head?
No,
Well, we could
we have dragon's teeth.
No one thought to take the whole head?
We have scales, we have teeth, we have claws.
We can get that bear.
Well, I've been working on my diplomatic skills, so I can help smooth things over with your uncle.
that sounds good.
Then pipes up. Dromm, was it? Did you, your uncle, is his name Thulgar Trademaster, or was that his title?
Trade Master is his title, because he is the appointed person to conduct trade between the ore and the gems that my tribe mines and the city below down the mountains that we trade with. And his proper clan name is Alagana. I'm Dromm Flameflicker Alagana.
Oh. Does Flame Flicker indicate something for you then?
I do the dancing lights and send them across the room quickly and back.
Oh, everybody, some people at nearby tables clap a little bit.
He's here all night, people.
A little bow.
Well, that's wonderful. Yes, of course. We should. I suppose we could go. Asura, did you? They sort of like look at each other and they look back at you guys. Well, we should talk about it. We'll be here tonight. You guys will be here tonight and talk about things tomorrow.
That sounds good to me.
Could meet up for breakfast.
We could meet up for breakfast. They have a wonderful quiche.
This time we can get reservations for the spot on the bridge.
Maybe.
Well, it's less. It's
Desirable.
mainly sought after for dinners. I think we'd be fine in the morning.
Oh,
Well, that sounds wonderful then.
okay.
We were probably going to head up to our room then. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay.
They sort of bid you guys farewell and head off past the bard, who comes by playing another song, jumps up on the table, does a little dance, jumps down, goes off inside. The dog follows after.
He's a little obnoxious.
Competing bards, even if one isn't here physically. Yeah.
I think Lily is going to say something to the crew and say, don't be surprised if they don't show tomorrow.
Just said they would.
Yeah, but I'm not going to be surprised.
Well, I won't do a thunderclap, but I might be a little surprised.
If you find out they don't show, thunderclap.
Boom.
That's it.
Take the whole bridge down.
No.
No, it was a joke that I made.
Oh. All right, Lily's gonna do some sketching.
As the bridge crowd thins out, the people eating at the table next to you, one of them starts walking past, and you all realize and recognize the familiar features of a Baggins.
Uh-oh.
It's a Baggins!
It's River Baggins. Someone guess. That's
Shivery.
one of the Baggins, isn't it?
He turns towards you.
Oh, heard that.
Stanley Baggins?
Oh, no, I'm Savory Baggins.
Savory.
Do you know some of my cousins?
We
Quite a
know
few.
quite a few of your cousins.
No,
But not sweet Baggins.
Sweet Baggins.
sweet Baggins.
We do know Salty.
Salty Baggins, of course. How's he doing?
Well, was good the last time we saw him.
Wait, isn't Salty very similar to Savory?
So, well, yeah, but
Were you guys twins? Were you guys born around the same time?
Oh, I'm way more cultured than
Oh.
most of my cousins, actually.
right. Salty is the one in what in Windbell, right?
Yes, I believe he did say he was going to be down in Winville, but I haven't talked to him in a while.
And then Shady is in Wesleyville.
So Savory, how with your cousins so far apart from you, when do you see them?
In our dreams, good sir, in our dreams.
Gotta have a Baggins reunion. Or
Hmm.
something.
Oh, I think that would
Yeah.
be a great time.
Where's Ma Baggins?
And
Well, they're cousins, so there's many Ma Baggins.
Oh,
are you like? Is it a cousin on your father's side or your mother's side?
Now, who can keep track? What are your names, by the way?
I'm bidding.
Lily.
Who can keep track?
And Pen.
I'm guessing you're also second and third cousins.
Yes, we have lots of cousins. Yeah, no, very much. There's a lot of us.
So do you live here, or are you just passing through?
Oh, I live in Wissam.
Is that the one on the far side of the river?
Correct, in the Gosnold side.
Oh, okay. All
It's a great place. I mean, it's a very nice place to live.
Why do you like living here? What's there to do?
Well, I make myself of service to good folks like you.
That seems to be the family business. Professional gopher. Errand boy.
We like to be useful. How long are you guys going to be here? I mean, how long are you going to be here?
Just the night, I
Yeah,
think.
just the night or morning.
Well, I
Any good
shall,
sights to see?
what's that?
Any good sights to see around here?
Well, there's lots of helpful shops, certainly, on the Wissam side.
Oh, shops. This is a big place.
Yeah, they make many things. The armor is quite talented. Have you seen Collop go by? That armor made by him, right here in Wissam.
Oh, that bear. Oh, okay.
Maybe we can get some armor for Ostrid.
Is
Or
Ostrid
any
a
of us.
bear friend of yours?
An owl bear. So I'm guessing that.
Oh yeah, that would work out great. I mean, yes, he probably could do it.
Well, I noticed something about your voice.
What is it?
Is it a DM thing or is it a Baggins thing?
You're putting on a regal accent.
That's because I'm cultured. Savory Baggins.
It's not how you grew up.
I feel like it should be umami then. You want to be really cultured.
Sir, it's very rude to comment on someone's way of speaking.
Yeah.
Well,
Are you
perhaps
sure
I'll...
you're not Shady Baggins?
Who?
Shady Baggins.
You should know your
No.
own cousins.
Look closer at him.
No,
Or
shady.
guy.
You can do an insight check.
I'll do an insight check.
Dromm does not trust this Baggins.
10.
It definitely seems like he's trying to make himself sound different, and sometimes breaks character.
Gotcha.
But that doesn't necessarily mean he isn't actually savory. It could just be that he's trying to be more cultured than his family has learned to be.
Well, Savory, I may be giving you a hard time, but you shouldn't feel the need to be anyone other than you.
Give me a persuasion check.
18.
Whoa.
I'll give it.
Well, I guess if you guys know all my cousins, then yeah, maybe I don't need to. But yeah, if I can be of any help, let me know.
All right. I'm Dromm.
Very nice to meet you, Dromm. Good night, all.
Good night.
Was he by himself?
No, he was dining with this other person.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like a girl. We didn't like ruin a date, right?
Oh no.
Was it Lady Baggins?
It did not. They just seem to be friends.
Okay.
Well.
Looks to be a farmer of some kind.
Gotcha.
I know Lily put Salty into the friend zone.
Probably for the best.
I mean, he's older than her by quite a bit, I thought.
Hard to tell how old these Baggins are.
Yeah. Well, one was definitely older. The one that was in the cave, right?
KV Baggins. Oh, up at the slave pits?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the old slave bits.
Oh,
Alright, so you guys... Anything else you want to do tonight, or are you retiring?
Oh yeah. Tired. Oh, maybe take a shower or bathe.
They have showers? You can just jump in the river.
You could jump off the bridge into the river. That would be some cold, fast-running water.
Which is fine for Sir Pen. He likes that refreshing.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, if Sir Pen, if you want to go for a midnight swim in the river, you could.
I mean, we've been out in the cold for a bit. I might just enjoy
Are
some
there any
warmth.
pearls in these waters?
I
mean,
don't
we're
think
not
so.
we're not too far from
This is-
Wesleyville. There's
this is
probably
like-
better stuff out there.
Yeah, no, this is cold water. Very cold water.
Alright, we can just find our rooms.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna want a warm, nice hot bath to soak in for a bit.
All right.
Because probably the last time I was able to actually do that would have been
Oh,
when we left, like, Aunt Burma's.
you're a stinker.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Says the person coated in dried pig's blood.
Oh, I guess I haven't cleaned that off.
Yeah, I'll
I
probably
guess you
wash
could
my
have prestidigitation
clothes,
a couple times, maybe. I don't
Yes,
know.
that's what I did.
but you don't have prestidigitation.
Maybe I asked someone to do it.
Yeah, well, I'm definitely gonna get my clothes cleaned. Maybe launder my Yeti onesie.
I used Mage Hand to brush off the dirt from my clothes.
All right, you guys spend the night in your cushy hotel rooms. Way more comfortable tonight than probably in a few weeks, at least a week. And yeah, you wake up the next morning. It is, what is it? That was Desal. So yeah, you wake up the next morning, it's Degal.
think I'm gonna send my cat to peruse the opposite Wesson side to see if
Cat.
Finistil and Asura are there.
So this is like when you wake up in the morning,
Yeah.
you send it across the bridge, basically.
Yep.
All right, it's certainly possible to do. Hold on 1 second. Sorry. So where is it's like hanging out in the lobby of the Gosnald side?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Sure. All right, and yeah, you guys are getting up, getting ready for the day, and you're gonna go down to breakfast.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, Lily, you get a ping that the cat has seen its quarry, and they are in fact heading toward the bridge.
Oh, okay.
True to their word.
Color me
True.
surprised.
True to their word. Actually, hold on a second. Finistel passes by your cat and pauses a moment. Looks at it for a minute. Pets it, and then continues out onto the bridge.
I mean, she would recognize it. It was on the boat with her for catching mice and rats.
They're gonna go back to their same table. Does your cat follow?
I mean, I don't know if it's... Cat can just wander for a while.
Alright, cat's gonna hang out.
Did his job.
Yeah, you guys head down.
Mm-hmm.
Get a bigger table. Yeah, I know it's actually, what's the weather like? Is the weather good? Oh yeah, weather's good. Beautiful clear day. Yeah, there's a quiche, there's also some bacon, some potato dish, nice sort of hash brown like type of thing.
Ooh, sounds
Some
good.
fresh squeeze juice, some winterberry juice.
Mmm. Let's get
All
a
right.
little bit of everything here. We'll just
I was
share.
gonna say I'll take a little bit of everything.
All right, yeah, you guys get the breakfast platter brought out to you.
Nice. This place is good.
All right, what do you want to discuss?
Well, we should probably make sure that we know where we're going, how long it's going to take to get there. Do we need to stock up on some supplies? I don't know how useful our sleds are going to be, and the reindeer. Should we sell those? Should we?
You
Oh,
could
what-
certainly sell things in Wesson.
Is it dry?
Well, I just figure that with their sleds that they wouldn't be able to pass over the ground as easily unless there was snow. I mean, we could still use the reindeer. We're going to be going back up into colder regions, but I feel like we would need a shore-footed animal like goats, like a mountain goat, donkey, not necessarily reindeer. Reindeer's still
Pack
light.
animal. So, yeah. Maybe well, wait, if we take it further to the city, we could sell it there. But I guess I'm confused. So what is it an option to try to sell it here?
Well, we would just sell it in Wisson, right across
Okay.
the river, where
Okay.
Savory said there's a bunch of shops and stuff.
Fair.
Yeah, Asura pipes up. She's like, if you look over there, there's a pulley system for getting larger objects back and forth. You could load your reindeer and sleds onto that, and for a small charge, bring it across.
Why can't we just walk them across the bridge?
You could ask Benson. I don't know if I've seen. I mean, there's Kinji the dog and Collop the bear. But again, Collop doesn't really like the bridge. I don't know. I've never seen like horses or anything go across the bridge. I don't know.
I mean, I know this is a suspension bridge with tables, but there has to be like people are just crossing through the tables. I mean, that doesn't seem to be a good way of trade. I mean, I feel like the pulley system would be more dangerous than just having horse and cart coming over a bridge.
We see a lot of, from our room, we can actually see the crates and barrels and various packages being brought across on a daily basis from the pulley system. You're not wrong, though. It does seem like it would be easier just to take a wagon across the bridge. Guess they don't want it going through the dining rooms on either side?
Let's do that.
Give it a whirl.
I mean, I feel like in the morning and the evening you put out all the dining ware, but I mean, after that, then you just have the bridge open for commerce. And then you have the bridge going into buildings on either side.
Yeah,
and
it literally goes into the dining room on both sides.
I feel like there should be another bridge, like just another 100 yards up for regular commerce. Maybe I need to talk. I think I need to talk to somebody in Wesson and get like an engineer to maybe do this. I can't imagine that it hasn't been presented before.
Lily,
Yes.
are you still sore about the Finistil thing?
I'm right here. What Finistel thing?
That you left.
Well, I'm trying to think of a way to be more diplomatic and increase the commerce in this area. I'm just trying to be a good leader.
I see.
I'm practicing.
Finistel looks at you. For what it's worth, I agree with you. It is a little inefficient to use a pulley system instead of just very secure. Looks around. Bridge that they have.
Yeah, let's just bring our stuff across the bridge.
Well, while you guys are doing your shopping, I'll go and I'll talk with somebody who's I guess in charge.
Yeah, probably the closest one certainly the one in charge of the restaurant you're at is the Benson, the orange-skinned dwarf you saw.
Yeah, but I want someone who's in charge of like the town.
Sure.
Alright. I'm
All
just
right.
gonna get the reindeer and bring them across the bridge.
Sounds good. Sir Pen? Sir
Yeah,
Pen's coming with us.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
I feel like Ostrich could probably just do a burst and like fly over.
I mean, Austin can probably walk across the bridge. Yeah. Depends on what you guys want to do.
All right, I'm gonna go to the stables and get the reindeer.
Okay. All right, Vinny, you head off through the other dining room, out and over to the stables. Open up the door. There's some horses. Your reindeer are in there along with Ostrich. Ostrich sort of looks at you as a friend. It's up to you. Do that.
Oh yes.
Hey,
Ostrich.
Rips a piece of boar meat off the sled.
Oh, gross.
Gross, we ate it.
Yeah, we're gonna cross the bridge. I'm getting everybody together. I tell him in sign language. I speak thieves' cant to him. I also repeat it in Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Orc.
Yeah, he just looks at you like, this is typical Vinny. All right, you want to start leading the reindeer?
Yes.
Okay.
To
You
the
start
restaurant.
leading the reindeer over and up to the front door, and the woman who checked you in last night. Excuse me, what are you doing?
I'm sorry, I'm very hard of hearing. Pardon me.
Sort of puts up her hand, gets right in your way.
Look out! Slowly rampaging reindeer. Best to get out of the way.
She shuts the door behind her and turns to look at you like, you cannot bring those reindeer through this restaurant.
I didn't bring them. Look, they're just coming. Run!
Sir, I can see you're holding the reins to those reindeer, and they are attached to sleds full of wild boar meat that looks to be about a couple days old.
Would you like some?
Perhaps you could try to sell it to our chef, but no, you're not bringing it through our main dining room.
We're just trying to get to the bridge.
There's a pulley-way that is to be used for anything other than customers of our restaurant.
Someone said we could just bring it to the bridge. It might have been your chef. I don't know who.
I'm sorry if that was told to you, but they were probably mistaken. If you tell me what they look like, I could, of course, update them to our policies later in the day.
They're about yay big. I'm walking around here.
Well, sir, you could get in line. There's there's not much of a wait in the mornings usually, especially from the Torrent side.
Okay, I changed my mind. We are not trying to cross the bridge. But my reindeer and I would like to dine on the bridge.
Sir, we serve, well, frankly, humanoids.
How rude.
So your reindeer seemed perfectly happy in our stables last night.
They were happy there, but it's breakfast time now, and they like to eat at tables, and preferably near running water.
Can the rest of us hear what's going on?
No. They're outside. They're through the off the bridge, through the dining room, and outside the other side.
The door I need is like right.
It's right behind her. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be with a reindeer's antlers. Like it's gonna be a tight fit for them. They're gonna have to like duck their heads and like.
Is this a single door?
Reindeers are big. Yeah, I mean it's a single door. It's a big door, but it's like, it's not like a barn door.
Okay. I turn around to look
Reindeer
at
are big. They got big antlers.
and I
Where's my
cast
hand?
message on the lady.
That's a message on the lady.
I tell her, I say,
Where?
"It's me, the chef. I need to see you in the kitchen now." And then I turn back around, like, yeah, I was just checking the pack.
Give me a deception check.
Oh boy.
Come on.
I know you have some ridiculous plus to it, but
Oh, 14.
yeah, she. Sir, was that you?
Was what? Me? I
Gee.
sniffed. It was not me.
Right, and the
I
reindeer.
think it's the reindeer. Best to get us
Sir,
out of here.
it's really no trouble. You can load up your cargo and reindeer on the. It's very stable. It's used every day.
They don't like the pulley system.
They told you
Fucking
that.
animals, and they have told me that.
Did you perhaps speak to them in their minds?
I can't. That's not a thing anyone can do.
I'm sorry, sir. I cannot let you with those animals inside. Nor with your sleds. They would scrape the floor. Something terrible.
I could put little posters under their hooves or something. What do I got?
No, not their hooves. The runners on your sleds.
Oh,
They
yeah.
would scratch our floors. Please. Think of the floors.
All right.
I mean, really, here's the thing. Should we even bother bringing them across if we could sell them to the Tauren side. They would probably use the reindeers more than the Wesson side.
If I told you these reindeer were for sale, would that interest you?
Benson has been known to purchase items from folks looking to travel between. Yes, that could certainly be something.
Okay, I turn around and this pack is just coming loose again. It's a trouble pack. I turn around and I message Dromm, and I'm like, "This is not working. I'm trying to get the reindeer across."
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm trying to bring the reindeer through the dining room.
Is it a dress code thing?
It's gonna be some
No shirt, no shoes, no service.
yeah. I don't know, humanoidist views that this lady has.
Should we just sell them here?
I asked if she wants to buy them. She seems like someone might be interested here, but and she's hearing voices too, so she's kind of a little off.
What do you want me to do, Vinny?
How about you come over, kick open the doors she's standing in front of, and I'll just whip the reindeer and they'll run through.
Dromm considers this. Hey guys, quick sidebar. And I let everyone else know about what the conversation I just had with Vinny. And then I say, should I let the reindeer in?
No, because we're going to have to pay for all of the damages that they cause.
The Sir and Finn are like,
Yeah.
We might as well just sell them to Benson.
All right. So I guess I message Vinny back and say, Vinny, let's just sell them to Benson.
I look at this lady. What's Benson gonna do with him?
there are travelers often who come from Gosnald and are not prepared, shall we, for the difficulty of traveling in Tauren?
He's not gonna eat him though.
No, they're far too valuable.
They are vicious too. They'll eat him before he can even get that chance.
I shall pass along that message.
So shall I just leave him here?
If you would like to leave them in the stables, I could tell Benson you are interested, and he can find you and negotiate.
All right, I messaged Dromm. This guy's gonna buy our reindeer, but now I
Cool.
guess I gotta get him out of the dining room here.
Shall I also tell him you're looking to sell your boar meat?
I think am I still messaged to Dromm? Are we selling our boar meat? I think we need some of that.
I mean, not all of it, but
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess we have a lot. We could save a little bit, maybe. But
We could sell him the oldest parts.
Well, especially if we're going to be finding more wildlife in this area.
Yeah, we could. Benson, we'll sell Benson some boar meat.
okay.
All right, I start to back up the reindeer.
Okay. Astrid sort of looks at the woman. Huh? And she looks at Astrid.
Did he go through?
I would feel better if Benson okayed it. He can speak to animals.
You got a bear with armor running around here. This is the same thing. Just
Benson comes out.
armor, got some feathers.
Here, it's all right. Vinny, was it? Can I help you?
Oh wait, what happened? Did someone come out?
Benson.
Yeah, Benson came out.
Yes.
Can I help you?
This woman said we might be able to get our deer across the bridge this way. And then instead it turned into, I'm selling you these reindeer.
She turns beet red. The gentleman wanted to bring the deer through the dining hall with the sled, and you're fine, Kira. Please, there's things that need you inside. She goes inside and turns to you. I would be happy to purchase the reindeer and sleds off of you if you don't wish to have them brought across the river in our freight system.
Okay.
Or me?
This is what we want, right? Okay. Yeah.
He turns to Ostrid and he starts speaking to Ostrid. Ostrid
Well, he's not
replies.
gonna know.
Ostrid replies and he says a few words back and forth. And then Ostrid goes inside. And leaves you out there, Vinny. Your owlbear is going to meet with your friends. So, shall we talk numbers?
Okay.
How long have you had the reindeer?
About 2 weeks.
Where did you get them from? They seem healthy.
Yes. There was a reindeer farm about 2 weeks away from here.
Did we rent them or did we buy them? I
I
can't remember if we rented them or bought them.
think we bought
Neither
them.
can my notes.
I think we ended up buying them because we couldn't guarantee that we were going to return them.
Yeah, I think you bought them.
It was cheap enough.
I want to say it was like... Man, the number 20 gold sticks in my head, but I'm not sure if that was for like one reindeer or both of them or what. How's this sound? For the sleds and the reindeer. And was that wild boar meat I saw?
There is some wild boar meat.
And when is that from?
All of it. It's from a wild boar.
It's from
When?
a whole family.
Oh, when is it from? Maybe
The
about a week ago.
no, yesterday before we got here we fought them. It was like the day during the day.
Sorry, elf time is different from human time. So yes, it'd be a
I'm a
day
dwarf.
ago. It'd be a day ago in your time.
Maybe when you're talking to him that you guys walk over and he's sort of looking at it. Alright, how about this? For both reindeer and sleds and the meat, I'll give you 38 gold.
38 gold. So I message Serpent. I was like,
Well, because he's the businessman.
yeah. I'm like,
Serpent is the businessman.
hey Serpent, 38 gold for our deer and our sleds. How's that sound?
Maybe we can get a little more.
Ooh, what's a little more? 40?
Let's say 50.
50.
Oh, do some negotiating.
Wait, but do I have to go like far above it so that he comes back with something closer to 50 and then we settle on 50? Because if I say 50, he might go like, oh, okay, 45. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, our walk away could be 45.
Okay. So wait, what am I saying?
You go to
60?
50.
Okay.
You walk away. Vinny's like, walk away.
How does 50 sound? These are experienced reindeer. They know this land.
Do they?
Yes,
Give
very,
me
very
a persuasion check.
persuasion.
Or deception, your choice. But I feel like it's more persuasion.
Yes. Da-da-da. 17.
He's like, where did you say you got them again? Or like, checks their teeth. Walked around them.
Would have been Aunt Burma's town, the river run.
There's a red run. Yes,
Red Run.
red run. Famous for breeding reindeer and iron weapons.
What's your favorite number?
70.
50.
Will you say 70?
Yes.
Alright. We'll do 50 minus 7 for 2 reindeer. So what'll that be? That'll be
45.
call it 48 gold.
He's
Okay.
terrible with his math.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
We'll take it.
That sounds good.
Deal.
All
Takes them
right.
into the-
So
You can leave them in the stable. I'll have my chef come and claim the meat, and you follow me, I'll get your gold.
All right. How do I back them up? Okay. Back up, you fools.
It's fine. They're in the stable.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. He goes back in with you and goes to the front desk of the sort of the hotel part of the lobby. He comes out and he gives you 48 gold pieces.
Thank you very much.
I trust your stay was to your liking. Will you be checking out today?
Oh, yes, I think so.
Well, I hope you'll consider Riverside Shenils on your next trip to Torin.
Yes, yes. I hope you will consider opening up the bridge for easier flow of goods and services. I'll put that in the suggestion box.
Opening up the bridge? The bridge is open, sir.
Why
What do you
not?
mean?
Reindeer.
Well, we do consider the animal, pigs, sheep, horses, things of those nature. We provide the freight pulley system.
Can't you talk to them? Don't they tell you we don't like the freight system?
They actually, some of them enjoy the swinging very much. Some of them do not.
Okay.
But I usually can calm them down. It is a long-standing arrangement that my great-grandmother set up.
Okay. All right, well, I gotta go. Everything was wonderful. Thank you very much.
All right. Have a wonderful day.
All right. No, you. All right, so I'm gonna head out on the bridge.
All right. You head on the bridge. Astra's out there, too. Astra's, flies up onto one of the, stout, suspension bridge ropes and is, hanging out,
Yeah, you
walking
could-
around it there.
Just small bursts.
Lion bear.
Yeah, just small bursts.
All right, so I come up. Yo, this guy stole our reindeer and our sleds. You believe that? Let's get. No, just kidding. So yeah, here's we got 48 gold for our reindeer. I guess I can divide that amongst everyone.
4 people would be 12 gold apiece.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, so what are your plans? Finistal asks.
Plans.
We're gonna see Dromm's family,
Yeah.
and we're gonna take down another dragon.
We want to see the baby pictures in his house of little Dromm.
And when I say another, I mean our second.
He's still probably 6 feet tall.
Traveling into the Iverska Mountains. Take down a dragon. Is there... And she and Asura look at each other and then look at you guys. Is there perhaps an artifact with this dragon?
Why wouldn't there be?
And the dragons have all sorts of cool stuff. It could be.
What are you in the
Didn't you
market
go
for?
to the library and do some research yourself, Finistal, while you were up in Lucknow?
We are all trying for the same goals, right? Save Centralia from... Lolth?
What did you say, Dromm?
Wait, what did she say?
So we're all trying to do the same. We got the same goals.
I said save Centralia from Lolth.
Who's next?
Well,
I just wanted to explore my powers.
the one that puts a loon in.
I This Centralia needs us.
As long as
I-
you're not trying to pull a Falrith, become the new, ruler of Centralia, become a new Lolth.
It's okay if you're nice.
I wouldn't even begin to know how to do that.
Sure, you know someone who would, though.
Asura is watching this exchange between you guys, and she's like, do I get a say in this? And turns to her, of course. So, we're gonna go fight a dragon in the mountains. I don't know if that's something I want to do.
What?
I was thinking of maybe connecting with the Badgers up in Torin, up in Handar. I hear there's a pretty good group of us up there, Then turns toward her. I see. Well, as she turns back to you guys, when you surely you must need supplies and to restock and.
Whoa.
Oh, we definitely need supplies and to restock some things. We just sold all our boar meat, so that alone will need to. That
There
leaves
you
a
go.
hole.
See, they have to get boar meat, Asura. There's plenty of time for us to talk more.
Need some new pack animals.
Well, I was thinking we would get a variety of other meats. Like we've been stuffing ourselves on boar since yesterday.
It's getting old.
We've already been to Dessen. Why would we go back to those? It's gonna be even colder. What is your home like, Dromm?
Oh, it's lovely. It's just got a brisk air. There's a lot of mining dust. So like the way the light strikes it, it's my
Glitter.
mom really likes it.
And the mountains. These are high mountains.
I mean, they're no higher than any other mountains I've been to.
Treacherous? Is the way they're treacherous? Look, don't imply his home is treacherous. Look, all I'm saying is if you're going to... How long will it even take to get there?
Well, it would take... Wait, how do we get there from here? Because when I
Turns
met
to
these
free.
guys...
Were we going to take a river and head towards the mountains that way?
She sort of, Asura looks down. This river right here, and it's like flowing very rapidly away from the mountains.
Oh, that one's going out too. But we would
Well,
go...
it took like 5 days to get from my village to Wesleyville, where I met these guys. I can't swear that it might be shorter. I can't swear that I took a straight line.
Well, Wesleyville is at least a 3-day journey from here.
All right, so 5 minus 3, so 2 days.
She looks over at Finn. Finn, I'm sure they know what they're doing. Look, they've defeated other dragons, Asura. Didn't we meet at the site of one of their vanquished foes? Well, we did, and we did get a pretty penny out of that, I suppose. Suppose there'll be a horde at this dragon as well?
Yeah?
Better be.
Okay, they're not.
Yeah.
I mean, it might not be things that we want, but dragons like shiny things. Things worth value. Gold, gems,
Artifacts.
things of power.
Be honest, Asura, you like shiny things too.
Are you a dragon?
Yes, I do. All right. We will, I'm on board if you're on board, Finn. All right, looks like we're going to the mountains. All right, and I think that is where we're going to end things tonight. All right, thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And we'll see you next time on BND Live. A little hike up into the Averska Mountains. Maybe meet some of Dromm's family. Pretty exciting. All right, bye.